And we're going to separate the feet and let the palms face forward. And then lift the heart a little bit. Pull the pelvis in a tad. Take the shoulders up to the ears, send them back and down. Relax the muscles in the face. Sense the surface of the feet. We're going to chant Om 3 times before we start. So let's reach the arms upwards. Feeling that on the inhalation. Bringing palms together, thumbs in towards the heart center. Take a deep breath in. Come into Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing in through the nose. Fogging out through the mouth. Fogging in. Close the mouth, exhale through the nostrils. Now we'll take some side bends for warming up the body. So on the next inhalation, reach the arms up. On the exhale, bend to the right, maybe bring the right arm down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Couple more rounds. Next inhale, come to center. And then from here, bring the arms forward. Cross the right arm in front of the chest, hook that left arm in front of it and pull it in. Let's warm up the arm or really give it a stretch, release some tension here. Bring the arms to center and then extend the left arm to the right. Pull the left arm in with the right arm. And then we'll be moving through sun salutation again with our numbers, numbering each posture. Nice deep breath here. I think we'll do maybe 3 and 3. So let's release the left arm. Inhale, reach the arms upwards. This is 1. Exhale, fold forward, releasing down, 2. And then we're going to hold 2 for a couple of breaths since we haven't worked with the legs yet. Let them warm up. Feel the initial stretch. Come up halfway, lengthen, 3. Look forward, maybe hands to legs. And then exhaling, 4, palms down, feet back, lower. Holding to build strength. Inhale, 5, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, 6, downward facing dog. Step forward, come up halfway, 7. Exhale, lowering, 8. Inhale, rising, 9. Exhaling, Samasthiti. Now one breath, one movement. Inhaling, arms up. 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Completely filling the mind with the breath, with the posture. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, 7, halfway up. Exhale, 8, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, Samasthiti. One more. We won't count this time. Just go ahead and move through. Once we find Samasthiti, we will start with Surya Namaskara, letter B. Okay, so big toes together, heels apart. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up. This is 1. Exhale, fold, 2. Inhale, halfway up, 3. Exhale, palms down, feet back, 4, lowering. Inhale, back bend, 5. Exhale, 6, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left heel down. Rise up on 7, inhaling. Take a vinyasa on 8. 9, inhale. 10, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right heel down. Rise on 11, inhaling. Vinyasa on 12. 13, inhale. 14, downward facing dog. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, 15, halfway up. Exhale, 16, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, 17, arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, straight legs, coming back. Okay, let's go through, was that 1? Let's go through 2 more. Exhale, and then inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Right foot forward. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Left foot forward. Inhale 11. Exhale 12. Inhale 13. Exhale 14. 4 deep breaths. Exhale, step forward. Inhale 15. Exhale 16. Bend the knees. Inhale 17. Exhale, standing tall. One more time, no counting. Counting internally and just fill the mind with the numbers, the breath and the movement. Okay. So we're going to be meeting in Samasthiti, standing tall. And then starting with our standing sequence. So, Pada Angustasana, step the feet hips distance apart, hands to hips. Inhale, find a back bend, engage the glutes and the thighs. Exhale, fold forward, grasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the head, bend the elbows to lower. You can always modify by separating the feet or bending the knees or both. Now see if you can roll the weight to the inner feet. So not all of it, but get some of it there because we tend to move away from there towards the arches. Padahastasana, straighten the arms, lift the head. Exhale, stand on the hands, toes to the wrists. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the head. Roll into the arches. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti. So let's start with Uti Konasana. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Arms to a T. Keep blocks handy if you're going to use them. Pivot right foot to the back of the mat. Reach out with the right arm. Lower down the right leg. Inhale, left arm up. Looking up past the left hand. Pressing the back of the head back. The same direction as that left arm, which is pressing back. Exhale, look down at the right foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pivot to the left. Reach out with the left arm. Lower down the left leg. Inhale, the right arm up. I didn't get my practice in yesterday, so I'm listening to all these little new crackles in the body. And we're looking up past the right hand. Exhale, look down at the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to hips. Pivot to face the back of the mat. Have a block handy if you're going to be using it. See if you'd like to separate the feet more, bring them closer together. Toes facing forward, though left toes can be slightly to the left for balance. Inhale, left arm up, look up. Exhale, left hand down, maybe to the inside of the foot or to the outside of the foot. Press into the right hip with the right hand. Turn the head to the right. Maybe this is it, or maybe we can take that right arm up. Some activity in the belly, pulling it in. Exhale, right hand down, rise up. Exhaling, hands to hips, pivot to the front, set up the feet. And then we'll inhale, right arm up, looking up. Exhale, right hand down. Press that left hip back. Turn the head to the left without really bending the neck at all, just twisting it. And then maybe taking that left arm up. And exhale, left hand down, rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti, top of the mat. And I mentioned rolling to the arches of the feet. I almost lost my balance just now because I was rolling away from them. So it's really something to consider. Uti Konasana, extended side angle. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, arms to a T. Pivot, feet to the right, lunge into the right knee. Forearm to right thigh, left arm up and over the left ear. Look up past the left hand. Maybe go deeper by bringing right hand to the outside of the right foot or hand to the block to the outside of the right foot, preferably, though you can do the inside. Feeling energy through a long line from the left heel out to the left fingertips. Next, inhale, rise back up. Exhale, pivot to the left. Lunge into the left knee. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over. This is, for me, a really effective stretch. And looking past the right hand. Again, putting the mind into that long line from right heel to right fingertips. Next, inhale, rise up. Exhale, pivot to face the right leg. And then lunging into that right knee, we're just going to bring that right hand to the right thigh. And then see, maybe we want to pick up the heel or keep it planted. Work the left elbow or upper arm outside of the right thigh. And then maybe you bring palms together and twist to the right, looking past the right elbow. Next, inhale, rise. Exhale, pivot to face the front, the left leg, lunge in. Left hand to left thigh, stabilize it. Bring the right elbow or upper arm outside of the left thigh. Maybe palms together. Looking past left elbow. This is revolving side angle posture. And we'll inhale, rise, back up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Wide leg forward fold, 4 variations. Prasarita Padottanasana, right foot to the back of the mat. Arms to a T, wide stance. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold, palms down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbows, walk the hands back. Maybe hands are to blocks, or maybe you can separate feet or both. And then maybe for top of the head can come to mat or blocks. And if not, it can just hang loose there. This is letter A. Inhale, straighten the arms, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. And then we're just going to fold right back down and come into letter B. The head is going to hang loose now. Inhale, start to rise. A little micro bend in the knees helps. Take the arms to a T. Exhale, hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulders back. Look upwards. Exhale, fold forward. Again, nice deep fold here. Maybe you can get crown of the head to a surface. Arms up overhead. We'll start to inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, find a back bend, lift the heart. Exhale, fold, letter D. Grasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, crown of the head towards the mat. Really tugging on the toes. And we'll inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to hips, rising up on the inhale. And then we'll come back to top of the mat, Samasthiti. Parshvottanasana, intense side stretch. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Arms come to a T. And then we'll find the hands behind in a reverse prayer or hands clasping opposite elbows. Pivot to the back of the mat to face the right leg. The feet parallel to each other and to the long sides of the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, come halfway, and then start to send the right hip back, left hip forward. And then let's focus the breath. Every inhalation, lengthening the back, especially the lower back, as that'll help the rest. Exhaling and sending the heart towards the right foot. Inhaling, lengthening the back. Exhaling, heart towards the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart towards foot. One more. And then we'll inhale, rise, and exhale, switch sides, facing left leg, toes forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, halfway. Left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, heart towards left foot. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, heart, reaching for heart, for foot. Inhale, lengthening. Heart reaching for a foot. And we'll inhale, rise, release the hands. Whew, it gets harder with age. Exhale, top of the mat. Those hands used to be more flexible, those wrists. Okay, so now we're going to balance. So if you need a surface to help, you'll have the left side of the body towards the wall or towards the chair, whatever you're going to use. So we'll start with hands to hips, feet hips distance apart. Utthita hasta pada Angustasana. So we have our mind on the feet for a moment. Okay, settling them, relaxing the feet into the surface. Now we'll shift to the left foot. Engage that left thigh. Pick up the right knee and maybe just touch the right knee with the right hand. Maybe grasp the big toe with the peace fingers. Take the right leg to the right. Maybe turn the head to the left. Bring the leg back to center. Hold the leg, draw it up while you draw the trunk down. And then inhale. Keep the leg lifted, bring the hands to the hips. Point the foot, spread the toes, pull the belly in. The chest feels like it's coming forward in relation to the belly. And exhale, release the leg. All right, next side. Feel the feet, connect to the mat or the surface below. Shift the weight to the right foot, lift the left knee. Touching that knee or holding the big toe. We'll take the leg to the left, maybe turn the head to the right. And bring the leg to center. Draw the leg up, send the head down. And then we'll inhale, rise, hands to hips. Point the foot, spread the toes on this left leg. And exhale, release the leg. All right, so I'm going to take a quick water break. We're going next into Ardha Baddha Padmotanasana or Vrikshasana. So you're either going to find a half lotus in standing or you're going to find a tree posture or a single-legged chair where you can fold. So if you want to do that, that's the other option. So if you're going into single-legged chair, your ankle is on top of the right ankle to left thigh, right? And then we can bend the knee and bring the hands together. So this is one option. More intense variation would be a half lotus. You bring foot up to the hip crease, right knee comes down, or you're in tree, right? If you're in tree, you're going to stay standing. If you have foot on top of left thigh anywhere, you can either start folding right there, or maybe a bind is possible. Taking right hand behind and holding left foot. Now, if you have that, where are we here? One option is you can hold. So the other option is left hand to left foot, right hand holds left upper arm, and you would stay in standing. But if you feel like you can fold wherever you are, you know, there's so many options, it's hard to know. then you will start to fold. And if you're in your single-legged chair, you can keep the leg bent, left leg bent, or you can straighten it. Same for the variation with foot to hip crease. Now we're going to start to rise and lower the leg. Other side. So go right into your variation. And we'll start to come out and then release. All right, so coming to the top of the mat, let's come into chair or fierce posture. Bend the knees, big toes together. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up past the hands. Exhale, fold forward over straight legs. Inhale, halfway lengthen, lift the head. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior A, right side. We'll pivot to the back of the mat, keep the arms as they are, lunge into the left knee. Maybe looking up. Exhaling, warrior B, left arm forward, right arm behind. Looking past the left fingertips. Inhale, straighten the left leg, pivot to face the front of the mat, lunge into the right knee. Or not to face it, but to turn into the right foot here. Using past right fingertips. And then we're going to take a vinyasa through to seated. So take the hands down around the right foot, step back, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or we'll find our way to seated, however you get here. All right. So we are now in what is called the primary series. So this is a series of seated postures. Starting with staff posture, Dandasana, feet fairly close or touching, palms down next to the hips. Take the shoulders, roll them back and down, and then we'll go ahead and lower the chin. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Keep the back straight. Paschimottanasana, letter A. You know, straps are always helpful for these two, just in case. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, grasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bend the elbows to fold here. Same idea as we were doing before. Inhaling, finding length in the spine. Exhaling, heart reaching towards the feet. And inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, heart reaching forward. It's much more uncomfortable to do this than to just kind of sit there and wait. So this one takes a little effort to just find that length and then send down or send forward. Now letter B, lift the head, wrap the hands around the outer edges of the feet. Now you can see the toes all lined up with each other. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, send the heart forward. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, sending forward. So letter C would be going a little lower and having hands wrapping, fingers wrapping around a wrist. I'm not even close today, so I'm going to stay right here. And so whenever we're not at the next letter, then we just stay at the letter we can be in. Okay, now a reverse table or a reverse plank. Inhale, rise. If you're going to reverse plank, you're going to plant the feet, bend the knees, and then lift the hips with hands down, fingers face forward. Reverse plank, legs stay straight, lift the hips. Very uncomfortable, for me at least. Exhale, lower. I used to avoid it altogether, so it's really a practice of progression. So now we're going to take a vinyasa. Take the arms and legs up, cross the ankles, lower the outer feet down, and then we can send forward. There's a couple different ways to send out of this, so if there's a way that you prefer, go for that. All the way through a vinyasa and then back to seated. So from seated, we'll come into Ardha, Baddha, Padma, Paschimottanasana. Like our standing posture, we take right foot to left thigh in a half lotus. But if that's not going to work, foot to left thigh, inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. From here you can fold, or if you'd like, there's a couple options. What we did in standing by holding left foot with left hand, and then right hand behind, holding upper left arm. You can be here, and you can fold, right? Just hinging forward. Or if you can find the foot with the right hand, and the bind in the left hand, extending to the left foot. We'll inhale, rise, and then let's switch sides. Again, you might come into that variation, but there is effort. You're pushing that knee down. Okay. And we'll inhale, rise. Now we're gonna take a little bit of a bump up. So let's just reach the arms and the legs up, cross the ankles, set the feet down, plant the palms. Inhale, bump the hips up, see if you can lift the feet, the knees, and then exhale, lower. We'll send the left leg forward, and then bring the right knee forward, right foot to the right with extension in the foot. If that doesn't work, foot to the inside of the left thigh. And maybe you do that a bunch of times, so you're going to benefit still quite a lot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward, hands somewhere to the left leg, keeping the back long. Every inhalation, lengthening the spine. Every exhalation, sending the heart forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, switch legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward, hands somewhere to the right leg. Inhale, lengthening. Exhaling, hinging forward. All right, let's inhale, rise. Take the legs and arms up. Exhale, cross the ankles, lower them, palms down. Inhale, lift the hips, the feet, the knees. Exhale, lower, and maybe nothing moves, but we feel it internally. Janu Shirshasana, legs forward, and then right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Left foot flexes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale again, folding in. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, folding. So we're going to go into letter B. Inhale, rise. Just right into letter B. Sit right on top of that right foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the left leg. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. And we'll inhale, rise. Exhale, release the foot, hold the foot with the hands, turn the toes down, and then set the toes onto the mat with the foot to the thigh. Okay, so the heel's much higher now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinging. And we'll inhale, rise. Exhale, switch legs, right leg forward, left foot to the inside of the thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. And we'll inhale, rise. Sit on top of the left foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, heart forward. Next inhale, we'll rise. Exhale, release the foot, hold the foot, turn the toes down, we're like spreading the toes, bring the toes down, really send that left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. When you go forward, that left knee will be able to come down a little bit better. And we'll inhale, rise. Oof, let's take a vinyasa to kind of reset from that sequence. Arms and legs lift across the ankles, feet down, palms down, step back, lower. Back bend, downward facing dog. And then let's come back. All right, so let's see what we'll do for our Marichyasana sequence. Maybe a couple of them today. Let's start with the left leg extended. Plant the right foot down. Bring it in close towards the bottom, and then the bottom right side is going to hover a little bit. Flex the left foot. From here, we can hug the legs and inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, hug a little deeper so we can send the heart forward. Now, if possible, maybe we can have hands somewhere to the left leg and hinge. And then the deeper expression would be to fish that right hand back, palm up, and then find hands behind that right thigh. Or further if possible. Then. Inhale, rise. Exhale, switching legs. And draw it in. And again, maybe we hold it and send forward, or maybe we can take a hold of that right leg and hinge there, or maybe a little deeper. And let's inhale, rise. Okay, so from here, we're going to bring the left foot on top of the right thigh or under the right thigh. And then we'll pick up the right foot and bring it in nice and close so we can get the left knee down if the foot is on top of the thigh. Then as we're here, we might be able to just pull ourselves down, okay? Or we might be able to bring shoulder to the inside of the right leg. Or we might be able to fish that right hand back. And again, maybe find a bind. And we'll inhale, rise. Extend the left leg, bring the right foot on top of the left thigh or under it. Pick up the left foot, set it in nice and close. Left sitting bone is up off of the mat. Then from here again, we might fold in, or we might be able to get a little deeper, or maybe find a bind. And we'll inhale, rise, and release. We'll just take one more. So we did A and B, let's go into C. Bring that right foot in. We're twisting into the right leg, maybe holding it, right hand behind, fingers face back, left foot flexing, or maybe crossing this upper arm outside of the right thigh. Right foot can be close in or further forward, whatever feels right to you. And let's inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Twist to the left. There's always an inhale, exhale. And I don't always lead us through it, but here it would be the inhaling of the left arm up, exhale, set it behind, inhale the right arm up, and then exhale. Do the thing with the right arm that you're going to do. And we'll come back to center. All right, so we're going to skip letter D. We're going to go into a boat right from here. So arms and legs lift. We're going to lean back a little bit. Cross the ankles, set the feet down, palms down, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower, second set. Exhale, cross ankles, set them down, plant the palms. Inhale, bump up. Exhale, lower, once again. And let's come out of that. So we're going to take a vinyasa here. We went a little slower today, so I didn't get to fit in as many postures as we have been. And then let's come back to seated. So what shall we do? I think we'll go into Kormasana, which is legs spread apart, and then we fold here. So, you know, maybe keeping the hands where they are right in the center is good, or maybe you want to go into this variation where you take the arms and try to work as much as you can of the arms under the legs. The fuller expression, his shoulders are all the way down. Front shoulders are all the way flattened onto the mat. The arms are completely under the legs. So if you can get the hands somewhere to the calves, at least, then you can straighten the legs potentially and hover the heels. Here we're getting a nice deep inner thigh stretch towards the groin as well. Another breath. We'll inhale, rise, come into Budha Konasana, bring the soles of the feet together, open the feet like a book, and then fold. And then we'll rise. We're going to cut through here, take the legs forward, come down, and extend the right leg up, grasp the right big toe with the peace fingers, send the left hand down onto the left thigh, lift the head, draw this leg in closer. Lower the head, take the right leg to the right, turn the head to the left. Bring the leg back to center, kind of zipping through this section. Bring the hand, left hand to right leg, and then draw the leg in a little closer. And then release this leg. Switch sides, grasp the left big toe with the peace fingers, right hand to right thigh. Lift the head, draw the leg in. Lower the head, take the leg to the left, turn the head to the right. Bring the leg back to center. Hold the leg with the right hand, draw it in. And we'll release. Okay, we're going to come into back bend now. So we'll bring the feet down and towards the bottom. So a variation of upward bow, which we've also called bridge. Lift the hips up, walk the shoulders back, maybe hold the ankles with the hands, or maybe interlace fingers under hips, or maybe push elbows down and forearms up. And then we'll exhale, lower. Take a breath in and out. Once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Deep breath in and out. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's rock up to seated and then fold over the legs. I think this will be our last posture before we rest. Okay, let's rise up. But we are going to rest, I promise. But before we do, I actually want to focus on the front of the neck for a moment. So we're going to cross the ankles and then cross the wrists and press in to these long muscles that extend from behind the ear to underneath between the clavicle and sternum, but right above the clavicle. You feel those muscles, press into them, and then take the head back. Bring the head back to center. Take the head back. Bring the head to center one more time. And bring the head to center. Release the hands, just pick up an ear towards the sky, release, then the other. Release. Give the head a little bit of motion. And let's rest. So let's come all the way down. Just take feet to the corners of the mat, arms alongside the body, palms flipped up. Take a breath in and release out through the mouth. And now just simply being here in this position without doing anything about it. Whatever comes into your awareness, let it come in. Resting. We'll slowly start to come back just by becoming aware of the body. Bring your awareness to the fingertips. Bring your awareness to the palms, the wrists, the arms, the head, the chest, the trunk, the hips, the legs, ankles, toes, and soles of the feet. Begin to deepen the breath like you're breathing into the whole body. Breathing into the whole body from the head to the fingers, the hips, the toes. And then moving the hands again, moving the feet. Taking the arms behind. We'll bring the knees in. And then rock up to seated. We're going to seal our practice again. As we started, we will end it the same way with the sound of Om 3 times. But let's have a specific intention for those sounds. So we want to think of others and send them feelings of kindness, of love, of a deep wish and desire for their health, their happiness, their healing. And take a breath in. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.